Hello and welcome back to the pup reveal for the Love of Family, Beetle and Roach's pups. Not only Beetle and Roach's pups, but Beetle and Roach's 11 pups? 12? Something like that? I think I miscalculated, we'll see. Beetle and Roach's many pups. Alright. I think we're gonna start here with Beetle, since he had less pups and since he technically wrapped up first. Family tree. Uh-oh. Who is this? What is this? Who is that? Who is that? What? Bee? Oh, they're here. Oh, that... Okay. Yes, I recently had... Oh, I see, okay. I recently had some stuff on my computer reset. Actually, everything got reset. I lost all of my WolfQuest screenshots. Thankfully, the game backed up my WolfQuest files, and when I switched to the beta, it still backed them up. But I got really scared for a moment there that we had just lost all of the pups. And I have no idea who this is. Oh wait, no, I do. Western will know who this is, because Western made me date her. Okay. And then we have Beetle's old coat with the collar and everything. And then we have him now. Okay. On to the pups. So here's Flutter's pup coat. They always look so derpy. I wish they would change the derpiness. Ooh, Flutter's gonna have... Yeah, we won't go over the stats just yet, but here's Ash, Zen Rose, Dragonfly, and Cricket. And now I'm going to grow them up real quick. Okay, so it looks like first here we have Cricket. And oh my goodness! I love the little white splotch already! Look at him! Aww. He has the small dot coat. I haven't actually seen that one, or used it for any reason. Eye color looks to be like a brown-ish. Ooh, I do have the DLC, and he seems to have a pretty normal coat. Howls. That is the longest howl I have ever heard, Cricket. Hopefully that was loud enough. Oh my goodness! That is so sad! Okay, so there are his howls. Does he have... Nothing seems torn or anything. Okay. Oh, there is the tiniest notch in his right ear. The tiniest notch. Okay. Let's see. Body mass. No, body size? Wow, so Cricket is a fairly big wolf. Alright. Has a plus in strength, a -2 in speed. Why are my wolves just cursed to never be fast? But a +1 in health. Okay, and as for his personality, so I did go through all of, well, most of the For the Love of a Family episodes, and I found, and I took notes. So Cricket was one of the only, if not the only pup to get sick, like very early on. He got pretty low and thankfully survived with his nice, is it a, yeah, he has a genetic coat color that is black. Cricket also seems to like water. I have this clip that I'll play in a moment here where Beetle like drops him in the water and he gets washed away and it was super traumatic. Okay. Just gonna cross some water. Cricket! Oh my goodness! I almost lost you. But then, like later while we were traveling on that one episode that was so bad quality that nobody could tell what was happening, Cricket just like is the first one to plunge into that water and cross the stream with no hesitation and like follows Beetle. So I think Cricket would really like water, maybe go for a swim, maybe even have a thing for beavers, who knows. Something water related. And I did say at one point that he seemed the most likely to hunt cows, but all of his siblings kind of do, so I guess it depends on where he ends up. For these wolves, since there's so many of them, I'm probably not going to spin a wheel on where they end up in Yellowstone or wherever else, on what map they end up going to. I'm probably, whoever gets voted, I'm just gonna do another poll on where they will end up. Unless maybe some of them would more likely end up staying in Lost River, some would more likely explore. Sorry, I was speechless for a few moments. Next we have Dragonfly. Look at that. Oh my. That is a beautiful, beautiful pelt, and the green eyes. I could not imagine anything better for the name. I think Dragonfly has really floofy cheeks. Look at that. Wow, Dragonfly, you are beautiful, child. Well, not child. Adult. You are a beautiful adult. Looks like a... Is that? I don't know what just the number means. With no, like, description for the pelt. I don't know what that means. Oh, but look at those beautiful green eyes. Oh, so pretty. And the howls. Ooh, I like that howl. Same secondary howl as Cricket. Looks like we have no ear notches or anything like that. Body size. Okay, so a medium-sized wolf. Is that a scar? No, okay. So a plus in stamina and a negative in speed. Overall, not that bad of stats. Those can be fixed or added onto at any time. Okay. And so for... Man, it mixed up the wolf order with what I had in my notes. For Dragonfly. So Dragonfly may have been one of the best behaved of Beetle's pups. Dragonfly was always the first to go into the grass. And, like, stayed there. Always stayed close to either Beetle or Bee, except for one time when Dragonfly's siblings ran off and he followed and got him in trouble. Big trouble. Puppers. Zen Rose, no! Nuh-uh. Not the plan, not the plan, not the plan! Oh my goodness, children! Bee, what did you do? One more. One more. Dragonfly? You child! You children! Don't disperse, go to your siblings! So that was like the only time that Dragonfly ever did a wrong deed. So I imagine that Dragonfly would... I don't really know how that would play out in story or what any of their goals might be. These are just some things that I observed, and I will definitely think of more of a personality and story to go along with them depending on if they get voted or not. But definitely leave suggestions in the comments, especially if you have a favorite and you want them to be picked. Also, go read the comments and see if someone else has commented something that you had not thought of for another wolf, and see, like, if that sways your decision at all. Or gives you more ideas for a certain wolf, because we have a lot to pick from. Okay, and here we have Flutter. Oh, that is adorable. Oh, I'm in love. She reminds me of... No, he reminds me of his dad so much. Has another numbered coat. The 859M. Those beautiful yellow eyes. Look at that. Oh. The ear. Oh, unique howls. I would expect nothing less of a howl for Flutter. Oh wow, they're almost identical howls. Okay. And then, oh, so it's a bent left ear, just like fully bent. That is so adorable. No notches or anything. Alright. No radio collar. Flutter is also... I expected Flutter to be a large wolf. Flutter was always going for the food. And I think Flutter was the first one to hit full grown. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't remember. But I do remember Flutter eating a lot of food and probably being the biggest at one time. Ah, and a +1 in strength. Perfect. Yes, this is exactly what I expected. Negative in speed, though. Not terrible stats. And I can always add perks and stuff if I need to. So Flutter, as I already said, likes food. Was very bold as a pup. And Flutter might be one of the ones that decides to hunt cow in the future if Flutter stays in around Lost River. Flutter, with the +1 in strength and the larger size, might actually be fairly successful at taking down cattle. Flutter also, proved to be a leader of his siblings, and often led them away, caused a riot. Alright, puppers, you stay really close to the grass and eat that. I'm gonna keep a really close view. Don't go to your mom. Come to the grass. Flutter. Flutter. You're gonna convince everyone that we're moving. Yeah. So yeah, I imagine Flutter being rather bold and taking charge, maybe being a strong leader, and yeah, maybe hunting cows. Since all of Beetle's pups loved their food and they loved their McDonald's. So, yeah. Ah, Zen Rose! I love this coat too. So much. Oh, look at the baby! She got a radio collar. Oh my goodness. I'm in love already. What coat is this, by the way? Big Blaze. Okay. And it seems darker than I remember this coat being, but it's actually not that dark of a tint. It's very pretty, though. Yellow eyes again. I didn't check if B had yellow eyes. It might have come from B. Howls? Oh man, I love them all so far. Okay. I don't see any ear things. Nope. Body size. Actually, Zen Rose is quite large for being the runt. Did not expect that. Oh. I hate those stats. Those are worse than Cobra, and I could not stand Cobra. I hate those stats. Please don't vote Zen Rose if we're playing accurate. I beg. I beg. And we are playing accurate, so I'm scared. But knowing my audience, I'm doomed, aren't I? Oh goodness, I don't think I can fix this. But, yeah, Zen Rose. A challenge. Okay, so for Zen Rose was very bold. And also probably Bee's favorite, Bee's only daughter, and favorite pup. Zen Rose might be one of the only pups that I ever saw Bee, pick up and carry, or care about at all, over the other pups. So I'm pretty sure she had, a strong bond with Bee. Stragglers. Thank you, Bee. Where's the cougar that I hear? Don't trust. And, of course, as all of Beetle's pups did, Zen Rose really liked food. despite being the runt. Yeah, for future storyline for her, I don't know, it might be tough with these stats. But the radio collar does give like an interesting story element, maybe? Maybe she could go somewhere where she might see that plane. The bolder pups definitely have a chance of like wandering, and Zen Rose tended to wander. I think Zen Rose was one of the ones that wandered off during a journey or something like that. Oh wow, Ash, you're so pretty. Is this the same coat as... It's not. Oh, it's not here. Does that mean it is a NPC coat? I feel like this might be one of the common NPC coat. I have no idea. Somebody tell me. I have no idea. Amber eyes. Howls. Wait, they're... okay. Oh, nice. It had to be the long one. Man. At least that's the secondary owl. Ears? Nope. Alright. Body size is small. Ash is a small wolf. Strength -1, stamina -1, but speed and health. I'll take it. It's not too bad. Yeah. Okay, so for Ash... Ash was like a bit of a loner as a pup, but also quite bold, and also really enjoyed the McDonald's that Beetle brought back. Perhaps more than the other pups. Ash, already digging into the McDonald's. Please go in the grass, sir. Overall, I didn't really have anything for Ash. Much more than that, I don't know. Suggest story ideas in the comments and let me know what this coat might be. Oh wow, did we actually get through them all? Let me check. Ash, Cricket, Zen Rose, Dragonfly, and Flutter. Yep. Alright. Moving on to Roach. If I can find him. Roach! Roach, where art thou? Oh my goodness, he's all the way over here. Okay. Okay, one family tree. I can deal with this. Okay, so we have Flea, Tarantula. So light. I wonder what that coat is gonna look like. Slug. I love Slug. I'm not picking favorites. I'm not picking favorites. Millipede, Cicada, Katydid, who was the Runt, and boy gave me trouble for it, and Ladybug. Now, if you watched the last episode, which I sure hope you did before coming over here, spoilers, Ladybug did end up dying to rival wolves after I had generated the family snapshot. So we are going to look at Ladybug, we are going to see what she would have looked like grown up, but I think due to the poll and needing a story element, Ladybug did not survive. Maybe she could be played as a ghost wolf or something in the future, but probably not for this series. And now I have to grow up every single one of these. Okay. Oh my goodness, starting out with Slug. I did not expect this. Slug. You were supposed to be little and brown, like a slug. What? This, I love this coat, but this was not what I was expecting. What is this coat? Cinderella. Okay. That makes sense. Interesting. Yellow eyes again. Howls. That is a pretty secondary howl. No torn ears or notched. I guess it's not genetic, because both Beetle and Roach had, like, significantly notched ears. Slug is about medium-sized. 0 in strength, 0 in stamina, but a plus in speed and health. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so for Slug. So, Slug was pretty lazy. Seemed to like the cabin den, and what I really remember about Slug is the cute moment when Roach was trying to get Slug and Flea, who I think was sick at the time, into the den, and Slug was just not having it. Slug... What? What happened here? Rest in peace. Slug, you're not sick yet. Get up, child. Go in the den. Slug? This is a thing now. I know you want to finish that, but no. We have plenty of other... Slug, you are dramatic. You're so dramatic. Are you getting sick? In the future, I think Slug would maybe do some more double sleeps, which is something I'm really bad at doing, is double sleeping. But with that lazy trait, I think that Slug would definitely be a good wolf for that. I'm really surprised about this coat. It was... Slug, you were brown and you were perfect and you curled up like a little... like a little slug, and now you're gray, and I don't know how that happened. Is this gray? Oh, it's a genetic black. Interesting. Strange. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. Slug, why? Alright, I'm gonna go find a new favorite. Ooh, and here we have Tarantula. That is... Oh, it's Beetle's same coat. It's just the gray version. So for Beetle, I just turned the tint all the way to black. And that was Beetle's coat. But yeah, this is a really pretty coat in itself. I think I've seen this coat quite a bit. And wow, those really dark eyes. Why? They're very dark. Goodness. Oh, number 1 on the howls. That howl sounds so distant and almost like chilling, maybe? Ah, little squeaky, distant howls. Interesting. Alright. Nothing on the ears, as normal. No radio collar or anything. About mid-sizes again. Negative in stamina and a plus in health. Okay. Can work with that. Yeah, so for Tarantula... Tarantula was the one that got into that cougar attack. Almost got carried off. I really thought it was over, but Bug swooped in at the last minute and rescued her. We gotta bring one of their own. Where? No! No, kitty, no, 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 no! Where? Okay. I don't like this at all. No. Go away, kitty. I don't know how that... I was pressing all the buttons. And I actually did extensive research as an arachnophobe on tarantulas. And through all of the horror, I was also somewhat intrigued, and I think that tarantula would sleep in the den, as tarantulas do. They sleep underground, so should probably do that. And let's see, is that really it? Yeah. I don't know, maybe she has a villain arc. Who knows? Something like that. Definitely let me know any other ideas in the comments. Honestly, would she be cruel to her mate? I don't know. Seems on brand for spiders. Ah, and here we have Cicada. Wow, is that a scar? I wouldn't know. Ooh, yes, it's a scar. The Life is Rough pack. We have brown eyes. Same howl as, same primary howl as Tarantula. Is it? I think so. Oh no, this one. Any ear, anything, I think? Not just a regular thing, alright. Oh, like full cheek. I should check on that, actually. Still about this middle size. None of these pups have been particularly bigger or smaller than each other. Oh, a -2 in speed? No. Is that +2 in health really worth it if my wolf barely gets around anywhere and everything that it does is slow? I have to fix that with the perks. Okay, so for Cicada, Cicada was actually a very cautious wolf. Like, Cicada cared more about, like, safety than I think Roach and Bug did. Cicada was, like, always the first in the grass. Sometimes went in the grass without even being asked to. And seemed to, like, eat last or not at all. Like, avoiding the food or letting her siblings eat first. And I actually referred to Cicada as bait. Yeah. Because every time we were on a journey, I would pick up Cicada and bring Cicada over to the grass, and that's the only way I could get the other pups to come. So Cicada was definitely bait for the other siblings. Absolutely bait. At this point, I've learned to just grab one of the pups and hope that the rest follow better. Good job, puppers. So yeah, in the future, I think that cautious personality would carry over. Cicada might, like, feed all of the pups and her mate, if possible, before she will be full fed, which could make it interesting and accurate for healing and even getting food, for that matter. I don't want to have to hunt rabbits for hours, but that might be in Cicada's future if Cicada gets chosen. Oh, my heart just melted. Katie did. Oh. What is this coat? This is weird mix of grays. What is this coat? It's not here. Is it an NPC coat or something? I have never seen a coat like this. Wow. And those orangey amber. I say amber all the time. I don't know if amber is green or brown or blue, but the brownish eyes. Howls? Aw. That face, I just can't. Is this a torn? Oh, it's a bent right ear, yeah. No tears from what I can tell. Alright. Oh, do I even want to know about... Look at the little... Aw, so small. I'm scared to look at the stats. I am genuinely terrified. Oh no. Oh. Katydid has no advantage. Katydid has literally no advantage. Poor child. Oh. This is gonna be awful to play. That negative in strength, negative in speed, complete 0 in health. Oof. And yet, bold as ever. Alright, so for Katydid was definitely a wanderer. If I play Katydid will probably not stay in Lost River. I expect Katydid to wander far, far away from the rest of her family and seek new horizons and maybe even go denless, who knows. denless or maybe travel to a bunch of different dens. Katydid is a rebel, obviously. And she seemed, like, to have weirdly affectionate moments and then completely ignore her parents the rest of the time. Like, she had this weird personality and just was always just there to spite everyone and to cause trouble. She's gonna have to move them back across the road, which is not ideal. Oh, bison. Bison! Oh no, Katydid. Katydid, no. Don't get stomped on. Okay, children, we're going back over here. We're going back over here. Please. 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 They spread out. Grr. Do you see why this is a problem? Yeah, so I think in Katydid's future it could be a very interesting storyline, although she's weak and I'm not looking forward to playing with these stats, but yeah, it could lead to several interesting story opportunities with her mate if she has this like flighty affection and this wandering attitude and what it's going to mean for her pups. Who knows? But definitely leave any ideas in the comments. And do you like this coat? I can't decide if I like this coat. It's very, like, marbled and random. She's very pretty, though. Okay, and here we have Millipede. Very dark. Like, ooh, look at those, like, sparkly colors in the coat. And the lightness. What coat is this? Spitfire. Interesting. Very, like, sleek. Again, yellow eyes. Interesting. Howls. Oh no, that might be the longest howl, actually. Oh my goodness. Why did you have to have the longest howls on Earth, Millipede? Let's see. Oh. Slightly, ever so slightly bent left ear. Ever so slight. Not sure if I should make any other modifications. I might before their series, like Beetle and Roach both had like severely notched in ears as kind of like a genetic thing, but apparently it didn't carry to the pups, which is sad. Let's see, body size, it's about normal. Cheek fluff is at maximum. Max. Oh! Huh. Interesting. So Millipede got Beetle's original stats. Beetle had just zeros all the way across and then I added perks. Which isn't bad, actually. I got so used to playing with, like, zeros on everything, and it was pretty balanced. Okay, so for Millipede. If you remember, Millipede was involved in that one dog attack where Millipede just like ran off. Millipede, no. Millipede. Yeah. Millipede, Millipede. Go in the den. And I kind of imagined Millipede being fast, but we see now that that's not the case. But maybe Millipede just likes to run. And yeah, from the dog attack we see that Millipede is rather stubborn as well. I don't really have much else for Millipede in the future. So yeah, here's Flea with the Luna coat. So, the Magpie coat. I'm sorry, I have so much beef still. Orange eyes. Howls. Short howls. Thank you, Flea. Thank you. No ear stuff going on, right? Okay. Still about normal sized, with full cheek fluff going on. Okay, a negative in speed and a plus in health. Not too bad. Got radio collared, somehow. Okay, so for Flea, Flea was also a wanderer. I feel like Flea might wander outside of Lost River. And Flea might have been one of the most food-focused of Roach's pups. Katie didn't Flea. Oh my goodness, they've given up on life. Flea hasn't given up on life. Flea hasn't given up on food either. So yeah, I don't really have much for Flea's future, but definitely leave suggestions in the comments. And lastly, we have Ladybug, or what Ladybug would have looked like, which isn't actually that much different from Cicada. The 859M coat, but with like a very light tint. Interesting. This looks like one of the... almost like the first wolf that Beetle found. Not Roach, but Beetle. Yellowish eyes. They keep getting some of the same howls. Any ears? Nope. Body size is still normal. Would have had a negative in stamina and a plus in speed. Would have been radio collared. So Ladybug, I actually didn't have that much written down for her. Other than she, like, seemed to like the cabin den and was really excitable. Into the grass. Slug! Slug! Not the plant slug. Okay, there is food there. Fair. Get Ladybug. She's gonna eat all the food. And then she wandered out and got devoured by rival wolves. Ladybug, why? Alright, so that'll be it for the pup reveal. I'll go through them one more time. We have Slug. Slug, why I loved your brown little coat. I'm sorry. It is a beautiful coat anyways, but I just had this other vibe going. Tarantula, looking rather spooky here. Zen Rose, very pretty. I hate her stats. We have Ash, which is pretty generic, but Beetle was Dark Wolf, so that's what we get. Cicada. Cricket. Very beautiful, very cute little white patch. Dragonfly is absolutely gorgeous. I could not have asked for a better coat for this name. Flea. Flutter. That adorable little folded ear. Katydid also with a folded ear. Katydid is adorable. Also hate her stats. Ladybug, who is technically not alive. Goodbye. That felt so rude. Millipede, with all of this, like, beautiful colored speckling. And back to Roach and Beetle. Where's Beetle? Can't go to... okay. Okay, so I have a poll. Either I will have a poll in the community post, or I will have a Strawpoll for now. In case there are like just too many wolves to fit into a YouTube poll. But then the top 2 favorites, if it ends up tying, which it probably will, because I don't have enough people voting here, go and campaign these wolves so that we get enough votes so that I know which one I'm playing. And I'll have a community post on the top 2 favorites. I will try to give it 2 weeks if possible. I'll probably start playing Cobra here shortly. She'll be at head, but that's bound to happen when I'm playing two wolves in a side series. Yeah, so go vote, definitely go vote. Petition your wolf in the comments. Leave any story ideas, and in a couple of weeks we'll see who the winner is. And I hope to see you back for the next series. Bye!